You're one of the mockers of this great layout. You've and I was just step by here and see what's going on. Tell us about this, please.
Yes, what we are 4 guys and 1 woman who met quite a while ago. And what we did, we took a Danish cartoon figure. Actually, it's all over Europe, but mostly from Denmark, because when I was a kid, we had it in the television, and there are 52 episodes, 1 for each week in a year. So what we did is we wanted to make a win-win situation, because one of the guys in our group is a teacher on a special school where there is kids in the age from 14 to 23, and they are all autists. So what we did is we had this meeting where this figure is always having a pancake with syrup, and you can see it in the middle of the island.
Okay.
You can see the syrup and the pancakes. They're sitting there eating. So our first meeting, we had pancake with syrup, and one of the guys, his daughter had made a poem which were read for us.
Okay.
And then we decided how it should look, and we went to each other building. And when we were finished with the building, we went to this school, which are called the Specialists, and we put it up. And at that time, there was no movement. Okay. But the autistic kids had to make movements in their education time. So, and because I have only been an AFL for 3 years, and I wasn't familiar with the movement and with the robot technology. So now the win-win is these autistic kids, they got a lot of confidence. And 3 of them is actually a member in the Danish RLUG today, and they are not afraid to go where there's a lot of people. And I learned how to do this. So now I'm able, each time I make a new mark, I have this movement thought in my head. So win-win.
So Dark Ages for many years. I would like to ask you, because he told me, come on, have a look. What do you think is fascinating here, in your opinion?
Well, there's some trickery going on, isn't there? There's a lot of movement. I haven't worked out how it's done yet, but magnets under the baseboard, I imagine. But yes, so it's interesting to look at it and try and work out what's going on here with the boats moving around and what have you.
So it's very technical. So are there magnets on the back?
Yes, there is magnets. And if we, for example, take the guys over there, his name is Foot Carl, because in Danish, the kids always say about the train when they ride, they say foot, 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 foot. So in this cartoon figure, this guy over there on the train is called Foot Carl. And in an episode, he takes his own tracks and move them around so he can ride inside. And the way we did with that is we took the tracks from the Arctic series. There's this car going on the ice. We took these tracks and put a magnet on it, and then from the EV3 we took the 2 touch sensors. So when it touched in the one end, it changed direction and go to the other end, and it touched. But actually the track was the most important thing to build, not the engines and things like that, but the tracks, because you know when it moves, and yes, I used the forbidden word, glue is not allowed, so that was really difficult. The rest is actually funny, but it's magnet.
Okay, we have to learn something. You'd call it foot wheel, right? In Germany it is called Hamsterrad, and what it is in England?
Hamster wheel, I think. Yes, that would be it. Yes.
Okay, great. So, and is there anything you would like to pick at the end, which you would like to show us? Any specific thing which you like, maybe at most?
Oh, not really.
All together?
Yeah, I think it's all wonderful. But I can tell you one thing. For you guys out there who has tried to build something in only white, I can tell you it's so difficult. But when you take it together with other colors, it becomes so good. Because if I took actually there should be North Pole with King Frost and Penguinasia with the grandmother penguin. But when it's standing for itself, it looks like
But I have to tell you, that's not only white, it's a really colorful MOC. Thank you so much for showing us.
You're welcome.
And you're from an RLUG in Denmark?
Okay. We only have 1 RLUG in Denmark, and so I'm from that, Byggepladen.
Okay. Brick on, please. Thank you so much for showing us.
You're so welcome.